Here's how to delete every blank row. We have a table and we have some blank rows here, but we also have blank rows on the bottom. We don't want to delete each and every one of these. We can use AppScript to do that for us. Extensions AppScript. Open it up and you'll see this function, myFunction. Let's create a variable ss equals spreadsheet_app.getActive sheet. And then we're going to do ss.getRange. And this range, let's look at first the first row, first column. The number of rows is only going to be one. We're going to look at one row at a time. And the number of columns is actually going to be ss.get last column. So that gets us the total number of columns and the entire row here. And we can say is blank. This will return true or false. So let's call this blank equals. And this blank will either be true or false. So we can use an if statement, if blank. So if it's true, it is blank. Let's do something else. Let's do something else. For right now, we're going to do logger.log. Yes, it's blank, just to see if it's blank. And if it's not blank, we'll do logger.log. Nope. Now we're going to hit run right now before we automate this to go through every single row. But let's hit run and see what happens. Nope, it's not blank. So this means the very first row, row 1, is not blank. Let's go back to our sheet and see which is the first blank row. 3. Let's go check that. Let's change this 1 to a 3, save it, run it, and it says yes, it's blank. So we could put in here, instead of logging yes, it's blank, we can delete that row. But we want to also iterate through every single row. So we're going to create a for loop. I equals 0. I is less than what? Well, we're going to get how many rows there are. Rows equals ss.get last row. Rows I plus plus. This iterates through every single row from 0. So actually we may want to do 1 here. Less than rows plus 1. And we can now put all of this inside of this for loop. And instead of a number here for row, we do row, or rather I. So I is the iterator here. It's starting at 1, and it's going until it's over rows plus 1. So we can change this instead to less than or equal to rows. And now we're going to get every single row. And we want to delete the ones that are blank. So if it is blank, we'll go ss.getRange I11 ss.get last column. We'll just copy this code just before the is blank. Actually, we'll do delete row ss.delete row, and which row we're going to do I. So now if we run this function, we should delete every blank row. And there it goes. It's deleting every blank row. It doesn't delete all of the extra rows down here because our get last row here is getting the last row that has data in it. If you want to delete even beyond the data, we're going to get max rows. Change that and save it, click run, and this should delete all of the extra rows here. There, it's deleting each and every row as it goes through. But this is also making sure that it is completely blank. So even rows that are incomplete are gonna stay. You're watching Better Sheets here on YouTube. Make sure you check out this video or this video and subscribe right now to get more tips, tricks, how-tos, get more out of your Google Sheets than you ever have before. I'm excited to be making a ton more videos here. Ask me questions down in the comments and I will answer them in future videos. But for right now, right here, one of these videos is going to be your next Google Sheet.